Hello everyone and welcome back to the Nerd Den here once again, and in today's video we are going to be looking at a pretty huge Doctor Who leak when it comes to the spin-off that was announced nearly 2 years ago now, I believe, right at the end of season 1, and obviously we're heading close to into 2026 now, so it is basically nearly 2 years since this spin-off was announced, The War Between Land and Sea. And we originally thought it was going to release this year, and then it was delayed till next year, and people thought that it goes to cover the gap between Doctor Who content, since we don't know what's going on with Doctor Who right now. And we've kind of settled on the fact that it is going to be in 2026. However, there seems to be a new rumour that's gone on Twitter/X today that seems to indicate that we're going to be getting it this year still, which is going to be pretty exciting because, I mean, I'm not that excited about the spin-off, but it's the fact of getting Whoniverse content, some brand new Whoniverse stuff, which is going to be fun to review on the channel, of course, but it also might have some wider ramifications for the Whoniverse. So with all that being said, let's get into the video. Okay, so according to Radio Free Skaro, that is a very well-known and popular Doctor Who podcast, they've said that well-placed industry sources say The War Between Land and Sea will transmit on BBC in December 2025 and then on Disney Plus in February 2026, so a whole 2 months after. They are aware of what Kate Phillips said in Edinburgh this year at the TV and Film Festival, yet trust their sources. So obviously, yeah, this has been quoted by Doctor Who Production News on Twitter. They're like a really good page when it comes to posting, yeah, Doctor Who Production News or Doctor Who trivia, that sort of thing. But yeah, this is kind of huge in many ways because it means that the UK is going to be getting it pretty much a whole 2 months early, which is crazy to think about. But what could this mean? Now, this is just me from the complete outside perspective here. I'm coming in with a fresh mindset, whatever. But I do think that is a sign that the Disney deal is indeed over. Like, yes, it will obviously still be airing on Disney Plus. That has been confirmed, but it seems like the BBC are trying their hardest to get this out of the gate so they can decide on the future of the show. Which I think, yeah, Doctor Who, as I've always said, will continue. We just don't know when it's going to come back. But they've been waiting to drop the spin-off so they can get the decide and vote. And it seems like Disney don't want to rush it out for whatever reason. It could be because it doesn't fit into their content schedule. Obviously, Stranger Things is dropping towards the end of the year and into New Year as well, with 3 installments scattered from next month to Christmas to New Year's. And that's obviously going to be dominating the streaming scene. So I imagine Disney don't even want to go up against that with some of their most popular streaming stuff, let alone Doctor Who. So I imagine, yeah, we are going to be seeing Disney kind of taking a step back from that. But the BBC is still determined to get Doctor Who out in December. And if this is true, bear in mind, Radio Free Skaro are really good when it comes to their insider knowledge as well. So I reckon, yeah, there is a chance that this is true to some degree. But if it releases a whole 2 months, in the UK before international places, I do feel like, yeah, people are just going to try and VPN it or whatever. But it is definitely going to have like a damage on international ratings when it does eventually air over there. Because people would have either watched it on the UK or just found out what happens on social media. Like, that's kind of what happens. So, yeah, honestly, I would take this as a sign, though, that the Disney deal, this Disney era of Doctor Who is indeed over. Which is probably good, to be fair, because I think this era certainly has been taken, not necessarily just because of Disney, because obviously, yeah, the writing has certainly been a mixed bag, to say the least, but I think this era of Doctor Who is indeed over. It just hasn't worked, but again, nothing is confirmed until after this spin-off does eventually release, whenever that is, but I would be willing to say that if this is true, then yeah, Disney Who is indeed over. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Are you still excited for this Doctor Who spin-off? Personally, I'll watch it, but I haven't really given it much thought because there's other things that have been out or that are coming out that I'm more excited for. Like, I've been watching It Welcome to Derry that I've really enjoyed. I've been watching Alien, the new Alien series, Alien Earth. I completely forgot the name of it there. Peacemaker. Stranger Things is coming out as well. I can't wait for that final season. And I just feel like Doctor Who's just kind of gone back just a little bit in my brain. But yes, we do have a spin-off coming, and I will cover it on the channel. As soon as we get a new trailer as well, that sort of thing, I'm going to be sure to cover it on the channel. But yeah, thank you very much for all support as always. If you are new around here, please click that like button and subscribe for more nerdy content. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for all support as always, and goodbye for now.